stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit up my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Thinking you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I get him a pass. Like, keep it a stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit up my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Thinking you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I get him a pass. Catch it. Gag, it's the gag for me.
Good morning, crypto YouTubers and subscribers. You are now tuned in with the one and only Blockchain Bay. Happy Sunday. I hope all is well with everyone. Peaceful days, prosperity, and great energy. I was at my vendor event, and I just so happened to see that the TVL had went up to 600,000. Well, this morning we are at 760,000 TVL. I did get back in, and I made a quick mobile video just to show you guys that I got back into it. All of the pre-sellers, they sold their tokens, and it just skyrocketed right back up into this TVL, better than what it was before at the initial time that I got out of it. Kudos to all you guys if y'all got back in. The price rate on the post rate token and the P share is not quite what it was, but the total value lock is stable in there right now. So they did add the farms of the Bitcoin. So I hopped into the P rate Ethereum wrapped Bitcoin into this right here, and the APR when I initially got in was at 15%. It's at 6%. I'm gaining those. The price is pretty much stabilizing, but that's what you want to see. So while you're gaining inside of these staking pools, you can get consistent earnings. I did not get in the boardroom again. Why? Because I don't want to lock up for the 24 hours. And the APR has dropped now to 9%. And I don't want to lock in on the P share just in case there's any selling or anything. I don't want to lose out on that investment like I did the last time. But I can recover from that as long as the price stays the same and the project keeps on going. So an update from the post rate community. They've created an arbitrage bot that will get the best prices throughout all of the exchanges and put those posts inside of the community fund. They have a contract out. It's open, it's public for the people to view. This is what I like to call the back room. This is the office of the post chain mainnet, just like PostScan, EtherScan. This is the technicalities and the actual smart contracts. No matter what the interface says, always come back here to see if the funds were actually put onto the blockchain, not just with post rate, but with any farm, any dApp, anything that you've invested into. Always come back here and take a look and see what's going on, especially when they're doing buybacks and things of that sort. So back to here. It's looking pretty good. The TWAP is 2.31, double of what it needs to be before the bonds start to kick in and buy back the tokens to get it back pegged to the post token. You can see here, 1P rate is 0.241 posts, and the bonds is 4.7 posts. So I came into the docs, the white papers, and saw what the P bonds job actually is. It basically maintains the TWAP. So if P rate falls below a 1-to-1 ratio, the P bonds will start to issue out and buy up those P rates at current price, whatever that may be at the time. From there, you can redeem your P rates, your P bonds for the P rates when the price is back above peg. And then once it is, you can redeem those, receive your P rate. So basically it's like you're helping to keep it afloat. That's what the P bonds is. I had to dig into that because I did not know what it was. So I came back here, did my own research, and now I'm sharing it with you guys. Let's take a look at the chart of the P rate. The P rate is sidewinded, very nice. I like to see that when I'm inside staking into a farm. Why? Because as long as the price is stable and the APRs is holding at a certain price point, you can just get consistent gains, consistent rewards. The price pumps are good, but the thing about the price pumps is, of course, people are going to take profit. So the stability, especially these tune forks, even with drip, all of them, the stability of a contract says a lot about what people are doing. They believe in it, and that's what it shows me. Again, I was wrong about it. Maybe I made an early call, but it did dump down. It did dump down. I took my profits then and I hopped back in. So I might be at a slight advantage because I didn't ride the entire coin down. I took out at a certain time and then I purchased back in. So that's a different type of play that you can do as well too when you first hop into a project. Go all the way up to those all-time highs, take your profits, wait for it to come down, and then that way you'll have more tokens selling high and buying low. That's the goal in crypto. If you're going to be DJing, you want to sell high and buy low, not buy the all-time high and then sell it low and then whine and complain about losing out on your investment. You got to learn the algorithm and the patterns, and they're pretty much all the same universally throughout much of these projects. That's why it's always good to learn and to dig inside of the white papers for me, or just stay tapped in and just check the flow of how it's going. You know what I mean? Another thing that I wanted to mention, I do like what I'm seeing on the Post mainnet. Overall, the transparency of the community is good. I thought it was going to be really pump and dump, where the pre-sellers would just take their profits, dump it, and be done with the project, milk it for what it was with the APRs. But now that it has made a 180-degree turnaround, this 762 TVL, I'm looking to see that it will go to 1 million. More capital is being put inside of this project, which means the price is going to go up potentially. It's not my financial advice. It's just a guess on what I'm seeing based on the 180-degree turnaround. And if I was to see it at this point after the dump, I would get into it. That's just me. And I showed you that I got back into it. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is and producing the actions and showing forth the works. So stay tuned in. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Sunday. Relax with your families. Prepare your minds to get ready for a strong week. And I'll check you guys later.